Hello! Good PlaMorning. It is time. What time is it? You may ask. Look at your watch. No, it's time to build this guy's accessories and maybe finish him. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my light. There, it's a little bit nicer. And this guy has big accessories. We have built... Where did his knives go? Oh yeah, I made his little knives for him. But with these hands, he can't even hold the dang things. So we have to make him some nicer hands. We have to make him a shield. We have to make him a gun, and we have to make his big ol' backpack. I think for now, actually, I think these can, like, go in his pockets. How do they even... How would you open his pockets, though? I don't know. Figure that out later. But I think we should start on the backpack, because it's very big. And it's very important. I think it's, you know, what makes this guy, instead of, you know, just like an Aile Gundam or a Strike Gundam or whatever. I think this is what makes him a Strike. Is his big ol' backpack. Oh yeah, it's called an Aile Striker, his backpack. So there you go. He's not him without it. So let's see what we need here. This is E. Wow. Thankfully, it's feeling a little bit cooler today. It's been hot. It's been very hot. Or, it's been hot for me. And A15? Eh? Oh, 18. Sniffly. Go. I wonder if I'm always sniffly because I'm like, I've become allergic to cats or something. Is it because of you? Facey's just walked in the room. Even if it is, that's fine, because I like kitties. It's okay if I'm sniffly. I'm realizing that now that this guy's almost done, I really gotta get some paint. Because probably it'll be Heavy Arms or Zeong next, and I want to get some, like, gunmetal paint for them, I think. Maybe I'll go to the hobby shop today. There it is. Yesterday was busy. It was a lot. I did a lot of D&Ding yesterday. Because normally, one group I play D&D with plays on Sunday, but we did on Saturday this time, and then my campaign is also on Saturday. So I did very D&D yesterday, but it was fun. But now today, I just have stream. And actually, it worked out well, because my Sunday group was like, oh yeah, can we switch to Saturday? And I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot we were playing, and I have a stream scheduled. So it worked out perfect. But yeah, now I have so much free time today. Maybe I will go to the hobby shop. Oh my god, this music. This sounds... Oh, this is from Death Road to Canada. Isn't that the one with zombies in it? Well, I mean, there's a lot of games with zombies in them. Those guys are always getting jobs in video games. There's a lot of lines on this wing for me to panel line. Okay, there we go. How do these go together? Like this. Yes? I believe so. Actually, where did I put it? Is this it? Yes. Oh my god. This music is very high energy compared to my energy. That's the problem. I haven't drank any coffee yet. Hold on. I made myself a nice pot of coffee and I haven't drank any yet. Hello! How's it going? We are building backpack. Having a slow Sunday today? Hell yeah. That's a good kind of Sunday to have. I might have a slow Sunday too, but I might go out to the hobby shop and buy some paint. He's almost done. He is! We're just doing the accessories. Although, his backpack's really big. So, we'll see if we finish him today. And he's got a big old backpack. But I'm realizing since this guy's almost done... Oh! I probably do have it. Hold on. I forgot about that. Just a second. Where's my mic? There we go. I had my stuff set up for karaoke still. So I had reverb. Oopsies. Oopsies. But yeah, I was realizing, because this guy's almost done, and probably Heavy Arms or Zeong are going to be coming up, I want to get some gunmetal paint for both of them, so I might try and make my way down to the hobby store today. Haven't actually biked there before, so that could be fun. Heavy Arms is finally coming up? Yeah, well, the thing is I actually don't have that many kits left in my backlog right now. Which is, you know, insane to think about. So next vote is gonna be like... Well, unless I get it... The chances... Right now, there's only 3 that would be in the next vote. The chances I see a kit I want at the hobby store is high, and because my backlog is low, I might be allowed to buy it. But right now, my backlog is basically just Zeong, Heavy Arms, and Caliburn. I've been voting for that one since, like, forever. Funny story about this one is, one of my friends got me this kit for Christmas, like, 2 years ago. And we were always joking about how it's taken me so long to build it. And I was like, hey, I'm doing votes for what kits I'm building next now. And they're like, send me the link. And so they've been voting for this one for a long time. Okay, how are these going together? Like this? Yes. And this? Eh. Wait. Huh. Hold on, I'm confused. Did I chop out the wrong piece? A20. Oh, I did. That's A18. Uh-oh. Just a second. I made an oopsie. Oh my god. This track is insane. This is from Sonic. They have crazy music in these Sonic games nowadays. But yeah, it's still nice and sunny here, but it feels a bit cooler today, which is nice. Which sounds good for a bike ride. Because it's been pretty hot. Or hot for me. But yeah, it's time to take it easy today. I was social yesterday. I played 2 D&D groups yesterday. So today, I get to take it easy. So this is in like that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. 2? Yeah. So, one group I'm in usually meets on Sunday. But then this week, they were someone had something going on Sunday, so we were like, okay, well, can we play on Saturday instead? And that actually worked out great for me, because I forgot we were playing this week. And so I'd scheduled this stream for today, and I was like, oh, yeah, that would be perfect, actually. And then my campaign meets in the evening on Saturday, so I played D&D with one group in, like, the middle of the day, and then I came home, and then I played my campaign in the evening. So it was busy, but it was fun. And my campaign, they've entered the final arc, which is fun. They stopped the mountain from killing all the dwarves, which is cool. That doesn't make any sense without context, but that's what happened. It very much does not make sense, yeah. There was a mountain that was very high up in the sky, because it had a spaceship inside it, and it was gonna fall on the dwarven capital where a whole bunch of dwarves were, because they'd been retreating from the Elvish offensive into their country, and it was gonna fall on them and squish all of them, but then they stopped it. There, now it totally makes sense. There we go, all panel lined up. So, this is like this. And now this will fit on and be... Oh, actually, there's one piece of panel lining here. Gotta panel line this, because otherwise it's very red. Have a little bit to break it up. But yeah, that was very fun, but now all my social battery is gone. So now maybe I'll go to a store, which does not really require me to be social. There, that's a wing. Okay, what's next here? It's just the one on the other side, right? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I have to rest, because then it's back to work tomorrow. I've been doing a bunch of security stuff at work recently, which is kind of interesting, but it's also kind of a chore. Change of pace? Yeah, a little bit. It's been like... We have to do these reviews for applications we own, that are like security reviews to make sure that they're all locked up tight, basically. So I've been going through the process to do that, and some of it is kind of busy work a little bit, but some of it's interesting. Okay, so now this can go on here. And then we just need this guy. But yeah, it's going to be a busy week this week. And not only is it going to be a busy week, but prodding the poor little pieces of software just a little bit. I'm actually not doing that much prodding. I'm basically just, like, looking at them and being like, I think if someone prodded these guys, they'd be fine. And then someone else prods them a bit. And if I was wrong, then they're like, fix it to make it proddable. Passing over as well. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's gonna be a long week because it's gonna be like, this is gonna be like my only week in the summer where I don't have Friday off. Because I'm gonna be doing there's like important stuff that I have to do at the end of the week, so I didn't take Friday off this week. So it's gonna be 5-day work week. What the hell? That's messed up. So long. But yeah, aside from that, I haven't been getting up to too much exciting. I've been playing a bunch of Dawn Trail. It's good. Log in. Hi, Ruby. I've been playing some of that Zenless Zone Zero game. It's pretty fun. I think it's cool that they finally let Hoyo give people, like, different vibes. And I've also been getting back into mixing drinks again more, which has been fun. Character design is so fresh. Yeah, it's nice that they're like, oh, we can design people that aren't like the same 3 body models over and over. Reason to have a sip or two? Yeah, and it's fun. I grabbed this app for my phone that's useful where you can essentially plug in what ingredients you have for your bar, and then it will take those and be like, oh, you can make these things with those, and then it will also show you like, oh, you just need one more ingredient to make these things. And it's a useful way to kind of figure out what you have to work with and what you can make. So I've been making some more nice cold cocktails for the summer, and it's been nice. I like mixing drinks. It's fun. And then the fun thing is kind of once you learn a recipe, you can think, oh, well, what if I switched out this for this or added this? And then you can make your own things, too. Wishlist for ZZZ is a femme furry and a C-coded character. Those would both be fun. Booze alchemy, yeah, exactly. And you can make stuff that's like fun colors if you put the right things in it. Or you can make things that are just kind of like cloudy but taste good. And you can, I've been doing drinks where you like put sugar on the rim of the glass and it's like, yummy. Me totally not wanting a short boy character. Oh, I see what's going on here. But yeah, it's fun. I wish the combat had a little bit more sauce going on, but it's fun enough. I like it better than Genshin simply because it has an actual dodge. It always bothered me in Genshin that you could sort of have like a little dodge dash, but it didn't actually have iframes on it. And so most of the time it was just like, you better have the stats to tank a bunch of damage because you're gonna get hit a bunch. Actually having a dodge and a parry is very nice. Okay, so this is in like this? That seems really loose, isn't that right? Yeah, I think the thing that's almost more exhausting than, like, the actual gacha part of a lot of gacha games, and, like, Hoyo games especially, is the, like, gearing and resource grind is kind of rough. Like, the whole get these things to level up your guy, and then get these things to unlock more levels, and then get these things to level up their skills, and get these things to do their stats, and it's kind of a lot. But yeah, it definitely seems like the most stylistically unique. Like, I think the Honkai games and the Genshin games share a lot of design similarities, I guess you could say. AKA everyone having heels. It's honestly, it's so nice just to see characters with fucking sneakers on. Like, a lot of the intros to the levels, the camera will start from, like, panning up from their 6 sneakers, and I'm like, oh my god, look at their kicks! That looks like you could actually run around in those. Exactly! They finally have drip! And yeah, the really exaggerated cartoony animations are nice. I like that they also do some cutscenes with almost kind of like a manga panel illustrations rather than just the characters standing, which is also a nice way to do it. It's just very expressive. It feels like it takes a lot of risks that their other games aren't willing to take, which is fun. Alright, what do we need here? G18 and 19. Uh, 18. Where are you? And also the lore is, fun and actually very easy to understand once you play a little bit of the game. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Also, I figured out how to install it on the Steam Deck, which is a really nice way to play it, because I hate trying to play, like, games with on-screen phone controls. It makes me want to die. But it's still a nice game to be able to just play portably. And so the Steam Deck's very nice, because it's like, oh, I have a real controller, but I can lie in bed. And it was actually pretty easy. You didn't have to jump even through that many hoops. They made there's an app that you can use to basically launch games from, like, the Epic Game Store on the Steam Deck easily. And so you can just do that, because it's not on Steam for some reason. But yeah, that's been good. Dawn Trail's been good. I've been leveling up Pictomancer, doing my epic Mickey stuff. Pictomancer's a really well-designed job, which kind of makes me sad because I feel like they messed up Black Mage a bit in this expansion, which is my old favorite job, and now I'm like, man, I love Black Mage so much. I've been playing Black Mage for so long, but Pictomancer is so much more interesting than it right now. Little sad, but what can you do? I have faith that they will fix Black Mage because it's the producer's main job. And honestly, because of that, I've been lucky. I feel like Black Mage has never kind of gotten screwed over before, and a lot of other jobs have. So it's finally time for us to feel it for a little bit. But because I've been leveling a lot of jobs, I haven't gotten super far into the story. I'm like less than halfway, I think. And so I don't understand why everyone is thirsty for the two-headed lizard guy. I can only assume he's gonna get a redemption arc, because people love when there's a mean character and then they get a redemption arc. But as far as I've played in this story, he's just kind of an asshole. He's just like, and he's not even like a cool asshole, he's just like a stupid asshole. I can think of reasons, but the thing is there's another two-headed lizard who's really cool and is awesome and is like a good dad. So I don't know, maybe it turns out that he's actually evil and this guy gets a redemption or something. Maybe that's why people, but Galul Jaja is right there! And he's cool, and he's like, he wants to fight you, and he wants you to, like, he's worried about his daughter, and he's like a cool dad. And this other guy's just like, I am racially superior to everybody, and I'm like, ew. That's true. The other guy's kind of a fail boy, so I guess there's part of that. Also, the other lizard guy who's like wants to do big war crimes is really hot. And he's like also evil, but I guess he's competent, so that's the problem. Zoralja. Also, apparently in Japanese, he's voiced by Daisuke Ono, which is pretty funny. I've got to listen to that at some point. FF14 is one of the few games I play in English because I like a lot of the English voice acting in it. But I think the Japanese cast seems really good too. One thing that bugs me about the Japanese dub for FF14 is that all of the Lalafels get like typical cutesy voices in Japanese, which I guess makes sense because they're like the little tiny potato people, right? But I really appreciate in English that in English the Lalafels just get like the same variety of voices as the humans, and so you get a bunch of these little potato people that sound like this. And it's awesome. I like it so much better than all of them going like this. I play most of my games in English. Usually if it's a Japanese game, I play it in Japanese, but some of them I play in English. Like FF14 I play in English. I've been playing Zenless in English actually too. And Persona 3. Actually, it's funny, one of the voice actors in Zenless is the new Akihiko in Persona 3 Reload, and as soon as I heard him, I was like, that's fucking Akihiko! Big fan of Papalimo's voice. Oh, yeah. Man, I don't even remember what Papalimo sounds like. It's been so long since he exploded. I really like that one, like, corrupt... There was that, like, corrupt money guy in Ulda that had, like, a super deep voice. I don't think it was the one Robon cut in half. I think it was the different one that's still alive. Also, I'm painting some stuff silver right now, which is why it doesn't seem like I'm building anything. Because I'm painting. Teleji? I think Teleji was the guy that got cut in half. I think it was the other guy, but I don't remember his name. He's still alive, though. He's shown up again a couple times. The guy that seems like the bad guy, and it's like, oh, I am evil, but I'm not the bad guy right now. Little silvery bits on here. Lolorito! That's it! His voice is so deep. It's awesome. I feel like he would not have the same impact with a little cutesy voice, you know? Also, I like that Kryle's voice is deeper, because in Japanese she sounds really cutesy, and it's like, eh. But yeah, I've liked some of the EM performances in Zenless I've been a little on, but overall I think it, like, I don't know, people like hamming it up in English fits the game's vibe for me. And I like hearing Akihiko because I've been using Anton as my main DPS. So I get to hear Akihiko yelling about his bros all the time. Alright, we've got all these bits. So, how are these going together? Let me read the instructions. Okay, so the green bit goes on the top, and then this goes in the bottom. So the wings... Wait. My main JP nitpick with the JP SpongeBob dub, they made Plankton too small. Oh no, that's awful. He doesn't sound like this. I feel like that's such an important part of Plankton, is that he's all like that. Overall, every time I hear, like, different languages SpongeBob dubs, though, I'm so impressed how much they've nailed the characters. I feel like that's not only good casting, but they must have, like, really good voice direction, too. I feel like that gets overlooked in dubs a lot, is, like, the value of having really strong voice direction. Or, bad voice direction. I feel like a lot of times there's, like, great voice actors and just bad voice direction, and you end up with a bad dub. Like in Persona 5, when they told the actors to say Sakamoto. Like, for instance, in original, like, in A Realm Reborn Final Fantasy XIV, I felt like they had a bunch of great voice actors, and the voice direction was not there as much. And then they ended up not only, like, getting better voice direction, but also, like, replacing a bunch of the actors. Which is kind of weird that you can play A Realm Reborn and then go on to play, like, Heaven's Word, and, like, a bunch of the cast have different voice actors. Memory hold what the ARRVAs sound like. They're not even, like, bad, necessarily. I think it's just, like, the new actors are good, too, and also the voice direction has gotten a lot better for the EN dub. Although, some of the direction has been, like, a little bit wonky in Dawn Trail, which I know some people have been complaining about. But it's not awful, it's just, like, some line reads are a little bit like, this is what you guys went with? I guess one way you could explain the voice actors changing is that time is passing, because I think like one of the big ones is, I don't know if Aile, but Alphino for certain has a different VA. But it's like, he's like a teenager, so it makes sense, he's getting older. I saw a thread on Twitter recently where they were talking about how old the Sions are in FF14, and it was distressing me because I'm almost passing the oldest ones now. Like, Thancred's 32, and I'm like, oh no. The Sions are so young, it's so messed up. What do you mean Urianger is like 28? Are you... Get out of here. That man is like in his 40s. He's 27. He's so young! He has the heart of a middle-aged man, and that's what matters. Also, Kryl is like 22 apparently, which is insane. The first expansions is only 1 year. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. She's the fresh grad 22. It doesn't... No! I swear to God, I thought Kryl was, like, in her 30s. I think the only one that, like, makes... The ones that make sense for me to be young are, like, Lise and the twins. Are, like, yeah, these people are young. And honestly, maybe Estinian, too. But the rest of them are like, there is no way these people are in their late 20s. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, these are gonna go on like this. Like this. There we go. Turn the page. E20. This guy. And honestly, Thancred being like his early 30s makes sense to me. It's weird, it feels like... I changed my Wario Light's eyes from purple to red and standing next to Grav. Tia feels weird now. You're just him. It's weird. I feel like Thancred has aged and a bunch of the rest of the Sions haven't. Although I guess he was supposed to be... He was supposed to be one of the ones that was in the first for the longest, too, I think. So... Also, I don't know. Do Elezen live longer than humans in FF? I don't remember if there's lore of that. Oh, not that much longer, apparently. Never mind. Yeah, because he was like, he was messing around. And then he was like, alright, it's time to lock in. And then he was like, alright, I have a kid now. Lots of things have changed in his life. 110 to 120. It's not like 50% longer, because humans are like 70 to 100 or something. So Urianger is like even more baby than it seems. That's so messed up. Maybe he's just in his Chuny phase. What if in like 10 years he just starts talking like a normal person and he's like, I'm so embarrassed about how I was when I was a kid. Okay, how is this going here? Like this. Hold on. Did I put these in the wrong way? I think I put these on the wrong way. Yup, I put these on the wrong way. Yippee! These are actually supposed to be like this. Yeah, the twins look like they're like 16. Honestly, I really love like a time skip in FF14. Because it's already kind of insane that everything is supposed to have happened in, like, a year. Okay, hold on. I actually want to panel line these vents. God damn it. There we go. All right, third time's the charm. I'm putting this together. I feel like half the people who are like really into the story and role-playing in FF14 would love a time skip, and the other half would like really hate it. So it's probably better to just not do it, I guess. But I want it. So they should do it because I want it. They should cater specifically to me. There we go. Backpack's starting to look nice. Be divisive and the status quo is just easier to justify. Yeah, exactly. It's like if a bunch of people would like it, but they'd be okay without it, but a bunch of people would hate it if it happened, then it's better to just not do it. But I would like it, and so instead of satisfying the largest audience possible, they should actually just satisfy me and do what I want. Mm-hmm. Good point. Exactly. You know, I think about these things. Center of the universe? Yeah. They made the game for me in the first place. You know, when they were thinking of it, they were like, you know, I bet, I know we're just on 1.0 right now, but once we get to our first expansion, this guy called No.A is going to start playing the game, and we got to make it for him. That's also why they should put they should have more robots in the game. Unless the second half of Dawn Trail has robots and I'm just like being prescient here. We need a playable robot race. So my character can be a robot just like me. What else have I been up to? FF14, mixing drinks, working. That's mostly it. Ah! I've been... Oh, shit. I dropped a piece. Just a moment. Just a moment, we're having technical difficulties. We found it. Wasn't there a robot in Endwalker Patches? No, there was a lady with very few emotions that was kind of robotic, but she wasn't a robot. I guess there was like, the raid tier in Stormblood had Omega, who is a robot. And they had the Alliance raids for Shadowbringers had the Nier characters who are robots. But there hasn't been like an important NPC who's an actual robot, like an AI. Tataru piloting a mech. Oh yeah, in the trial series of, when was Werelit? Was that in Stormblood or was that in Shadowbringers? There was a trial series that had a bunch of mechs. And it had a bunch of Werelit. Yeah. That's Shadowbringers? Yeah, it had all the mechas in it. Werelit's good. I liked Werelit a lot. It had a bunch of Gundam references. It was so funny. I played Werelit before. Yeah, it's Gaius lore. It's Gaius lore and Max. It's funny, I played Werelit before I ever had a Twitter account, and I was so surprised far later to see that there was a bunch of discourse about how people didn't like Werelit because because they were like, there shouldn't be anything that's sympathetic to Gaius. Which is crazy because Werelit is basically just the plot, like kicking Gaius in the balls over and over again and him being really upset. But when I played it, I just thought it was awesome, because I was like, wow, Gaius lore, wow, mech fights, wow, one of the most banger themes in the game. The Emerald Weapon theme goes so hard. Okay, how are these all going together? Okay, so these tiny pieces that I have to be very careful not to drop because they're very, very tiny. May or may not be a Gaius apologist. I'll have to see more of him. He's so cool! I love his redesign when he shows up again and he's got like the Asian masks on his belt because he's been hunting them. It goes so hard. Exactly! He's cool! I think it's also very funny that it feels like a bunch of the crowd that dislikes Werelit for redeeming Gaius is like not entirely dissimilar to the crowd that likes Xenos a lot, and I'm like, what are we doing here? Ah, fuck. You know those tiny pieces that I said I didn't want to drop? I dropped one. Thankfully, it's bright red, so it's easy to find. I'm a Xenos hater. I don't like that rat bastard. He gets like one good moment in Endwalker. And I was like, that's cool, I still don't like you. Fucking hell. Okay, this is really hard to go together. Oh yeah, he's definitely fun. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, he's such a Pookie Bear. And it did kind of piss me off that we killed him and then he just like came back from the dead and was like, hi, I'm alive again. For some reason. Okay, so like this. I really like the part in Stormblood when Yugiri is like, hey, Xenos is over there, let's fucking kill him, and then you and her try to kill him. It was really awesome. And I do like his dumb sword golf bag. I think it kicks ass. It's so stupid. He has a big mechanical sword golf bag. Yugiri the bestie. I love Yugiri. She's so fun. I wish she got more screen time after Stormblood. Yeah, his big dumb stupid sword golf bag that has a mechanical rotating mechanism so he can pull the sword out at the right angle. Like, fuck off. It's so dumb. Okay, this is finally together. So now we can attach C15. If you had 3 swords, wouldn't you want a bag? Yeah, you know what else would work? Just 3 scabbards. Instead of a giant-ass mechanical cylinder that rotates. In fact, you know what? If we have advanced mechanics and like advanced technology, you know what I'd want? I just want some more arms. I think characters that have extra arms are cool as hell. Guy dual-wielding swords, pretty cool. Guy quad-wielding swords, let's fucking go. Yeah, the ramen guy's awesome. He's got big mechanical arms to make ramen good. That's cool. I want extra arms. We absolutely need a playable guy with extra arms. Exactly. Whether they're for weapon wielding or for punching. Yeah, just one extra arm? You get it, you get it. Asymmetry is really cool. Alternatively, the other thing that's also always cool is just 2 arms, but one of them's really big. It's so awesome. I love it when one of the arms is really big. Okay, so this is gonna go... Wait. Here? Wait, what? Oh, I see. That's why there's 2. One big arm like those Left 4 Dead guys. Or a Coomer. Yeah. But it's cooler if it's like a big mechanical arm, because then it can have like a big old pile bunker or something in it. An archer in the 3rd arm is for binoculars? Yeah, so he can be like his own spotter. That's cool. Or the 3rd arm is for loading in new arrows so the other one doesn't have to leave the bowstring. Cause some shoulder pain, you just have to get really big shoulders, too. And or robot shoulders. I saw this thing on Twitter a while back where someone had made like this mechanical thing where it was a second thumb. So it was like a robot thumb, but like this. So you could and so you could like hold stuff and then manipulate it with your whole hand. It was cool. And I thought, I want that. I want to be more than human. Oh, hello, parentheses. Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here, baby. Come say hi. Come say hello. Hi. You want to say hello to the stream? Say hi, baby. Say hello. Hello? She's being shy today. Yeah, not very chatty this morning. Well, you were very chatty earlier before I started streaming. Did you get all your meowing out of you? You get it all out of your system? Yeah? No, don't bite the mic. Yeah, she's sleepy. There you go. Oh. Yeah, she's a good baby. She's a good baby. She's been enjoying the heat. I've had the door to the deck open a lot more to get air inside, and so she goes out and she lies in the sun. Yeah, that's a Gundam. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Hi. Oh my god, kitty. No. Meow, 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 meow. Ah, meow, 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 meow. Ah. Meow, 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 meow. Hey. Baby. The paw. You're silly. You're silly. Yes, you are. Yeah, I have to get you more food today, too. I have to go buy you more food, or else you'll be very upset with me. Yeah. You trying to help? Are you trying to help? No. Yeah, I rearranged some furniture. I moved. I got like a new fancy litter box for her. And so it's in the living room now. And then I moved some stuff around, so now I have more room in my closet. Because eventually I'm gonna get my chair. Hopefully soon, I think, actually. And then I'll need to move more stuff around. Got a new throne. Yeah, I got one of those like automatic litter boxes. Where it sifts out the poo-poo and the pee-pee on its own. So you don't have to scoop it, because she goes to the bathroom pretty often, and I feel bad because if I'm at work like the whole day, then it's like, I don't want you to have to go in the bathroom when it's still like there's stuff in there. That's yucky. So it's nice this way, it cleans itself, and then you can always go in the clean dirt. Yeah. Rather than having to have like multiple litter boxes around the house, because that's a pain in the ass. All right. We need to continue building this parentheses or we won't finish it. What do we need now? G17. Baby, no, don't attack the hand cam. No. You're being mischievous. Hey, don't bite that. Hey, girl. You're silly. Yes, you are. You're a silly kitty cat. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Lie down. Good girl. But yeah, I think my favorite drink I've made recently, in terms of like new stuff I've tried, is I really like The Last Word. It's very yummy. It's very strong, which is probably why it's called The Last Word. But it's yummy. It's got a lot of different flavors going on in it. Do I cat-proof my cables and stuff? No, she generally will leave them alone. She'll, like, kind of idly put her mouth on stuff if she's, like, nearby me, but I think it's just because she wants attention. She'll, like, leave it alone if I'm not if I'm not there. She's pretty good. You're pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you only cause trouble when I'm watching because you want me to pay attention to you. Because you're silly. Yeah. Yeah. You are. You are. But yeah, last word, very good. It's like, what's all in it? It's like lime juice and chartreuse and maraschino and gin? Is it gin or vodka? I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's yummy. The chartreuse is really interesting. I haven't really made stuff with chartreuse in it before, but it's an interesting taste. Also, it's very strong. I also put my mouth on stuff when no one's around to judge. Well, this is different because Theses only puts her mouth on stuff when people are around to judge. So between the two of you, everything gets bitten. Okay, what else do we need here? Let's see. 33 and 32, these bits. Fish Zona traits, yeah. Oh yeah, because rats have to bite stuff because their teeth keep growing. So they have to gnaw on things to wear their teeth down. That's a rat fact. Mixology is really fun. And it's fun to have like a little collection of stuff to do it with. I like having like a little bar area with all my little things I've collected. My ingredients. It's nice there's like a good liquor store near me because it's run by like a place that makes some of their own stuff and has like a bar, so they have a lot of more like interesting things there. I don't do much alcohol though since my body doesn't react well to it. Well, that's not a bad thing. It's not good for you. Honestly, I think it's good that even though I enjoy mixing drinks and drinking them, I'm like confident I don't have a drinking problem because I don't have to restock my bar constantly. Like I have a bunch of stuff there that I've had for like a year and I still have it. So I'm like, I think I'm fine. Yeah, and it gives it that burn. The burn is important. Important. Okay, panel line these bad boys. Need to get this pen open. This would be so easier if I had a second thumb. limits of my human design. And mixing is fun too, because then when like you have company over, you can make drinks for people, and they're like, "Oh my god, you know how to mix drinks?" And it's like actually the simplest thing in the world, but you're like, "Yeah, I do, because I'm so cool." Even though it's just like pouring a couple things into a shaker and shaking it, and it's like extremely easy. I like that one guy's channel on YouTube too that does drinks from games and stuff. He's fun. A lot of the stuff he makes is like has a lot of ingredients though, so I don't make that many of his recipes. Oh, there it is. Definitely, I feel like, yeah, that's the thing, is most drink ingredients will last, like, pretty much forever. Except for some things like, a lot of drinks use, like, lemon or lime or something, so, like, those aren't as much, but, like, the alcohol isn't gonna go bad. So it's a lot more like investing in like one good, decently sized bottle of it, and then it will last you like forever, because you only use like 40 milliliters in a drink. Okay, how's this going together? Like this. And like this. Oh yeah, and mint. Or like fruit juices and stuff too. So there's some perishables. But like the important expensive ingredients aren't perishable usually. Okay, there's that. The alcohol itself kind of expensive? Yeah. But the nice thing is, even though it's expensive, it lasts you a long time. So it's like, oh, this is an expensive bottle, but if I'm just using it to make mixed drinks, it's gonna last for a lot of them. Yeah, making drinks based on characters is fun. Enrin cocktail, it's just aquarium water. I think like a Blue Lagoon is very Enrin coated. I made a Blue Lagoon recently and it was like so pretty. It's also like a super easy drink to make because it's just like vodka and blue curacao and lemonade. I feel like any drink with blue curacao is like the easiest way to make it look fancy because it turns it blue and then it's like, wow, blue drink. These together. A16 and A15. Did I put A? Enrin syrup, what's it made of? Don't ask questions. And yeah, making different syrups is fun too. Because it's basically just you like melt sugar in water and then you can put other stuff in it if you want to flavor it. I should get back into... I had a snow cone phase for a while. I got from a thrift store. I got this thing that's basically just like you put ice cubes in the top and then it has a crank and like a shaving thing so you can make shaved ice with it. And then you can make your own syrups and you can flavor the shaved ice and it's yummy. I think I still have it. It's nice for the summer. But it requires prep and I'm lazy. But one summer I made a bunch of matcha syrup and then I had shaved ice with matcha syrup on it and it was good. Man, the other day I was so upset. I was out biking and it was really hot. And on the way home, I was like, I'm going to stop at the gas station and I'm going to get a slushie because it's really hot and I want slushie. And I went in there and the machine was not working and I was so sad. It was like the biggest tragedy I faced. Oh, also, I have finally had my appointment with the nose doctor. There are no other 7-Eleven around? No, we don't have them everywhere here. Hi, Deanne. Good morning. Our convenience stores are not as good as in Asia. I had an appointment with a nose doctor because my nose doesn't work very good. It's like not very good to breathe through. And I was like, you know what? I should get an appointment with a guy to look at this and see what the hell is wrong with it. And apparently the main issue I have is just that my nostrils are kind of sucky. So they're small and they're not strong. So basically what happens is when I breathe in, the suction like pulls my nostrils closed. Because he did this thing where he was looking in there and then he put this thing in it to like open it and he was like, breathe now. And I was like, oh my God, I can breathe good. And he was like, yeah, it's because your nostrils are bad. And Squidward. Yeah, my nose sucks, so I've got a little bit of Squidward going on. But nah, he was like, yeah, you can get like a procedure done for this where they put like extra cartilage in there to strengthen the sides, but it's like a pretty involved procedure, and I was like, it doesn't bother me that much. So I'm not doing that shit. I'll just deal with my shitty nostrils. Although I gotta say, when he put the thing in there to open it up, and I got in that full unblocked breath of air through the nose, I was like, damn, that's pretty good. Get a robot nose? That's what I should do. I should get a cool metal nose, like a chrome nose. Want to get gills? I bet you do. Exactly, I could be Frankie. That would be so cool. I love Frankie. I could be powered by cola. Man, I gotta catch up with One Piece. Do I like post-time skip Frank design? It's fine, but I like pre-time skip more. I don't hate it, but I like pre-time skip more. That's how I feel about most of the time skip designs, honestly. Man, I gotta catch up with One Piece. I'm behind. I'm just not used to manga, like, updating, actually. I'm used to it taking anywhere between several months to a year for new chapters to come out. I gotta keep reading Witch Hat Atelier too, now that it's finally getting an anime. Although I'm pretty sure I'm farther than the anime will get already. Like, why is the shoulder round? Yeah, it's like... It's not awful, but I liked how I liked the simplicity of his pre-time skip design more. And I liked that he had kind of like a more punk face pre-time skip. Like more angly. Okay, how are these going together? Smaller one on top. Larger one on the bottom. Yeah, he's too round now. I like him more angled. Oh, and this is the wrong way. What was getting an anime again? It's Witch Hat Atelier. It's really good. I feel like it's in the... It fits in the Free-Ren... the Free-Ren done meshy good fantasy manga genre. It's about magic and this girl learning magic and her teacher who's really hot. And how magic works in their world and kind of the societal impact of it. It's good. I like it. The art is really pretty. Comfy fantasy seinen. Yeah, comfy until it's not. I like how round Jinbei though is though. Yeah, Jinbei's the one who should be round. I like Jinbei. When I was in Japan, when I was hiking, I went and I got dinner at this grocery store in this little village, and they had One Piece tea that had the One Piece characters on it, and I got one with Jinbei on it, and the cashier was like, "Oh, you like One Piece?" And I was like, "Yeah." I should read Witch Hat too. It's good. It's really nice. The world building's really nice. Okay, what do we need here? F32. And those A pieces. Where's the F? This is F. Jinbei's so awesome. I love Jinbei. I'm so glad he's, like, part of the crew. So comfy and dark because it understands what it's trying to say about human life. Yeah, yeah. Also, it's interesting how the magic is all basically tied into, like, how good at drawing shapes you are. And I'm like, damn, I couldn't do that shit. Yeah, it's not like it goes dark for shock value. It's like it's thematically appropriate that it gets dark. Just like Danmachi. I'll be the worst witch. Same, I can't draw a fucking circle to save my life. I couldn't do that stuff. I'd be the one busting out the protractor, and they'd be like, "You can't do that," and I'm like, "How come I can't?" And then I'd cause a magical revolution. Okay. So this is here. And then A14, these little guys on the sides. Yeah, spirographs. What if you just had like one of those fancy calculators that can graph things and you could just make magic graphs on it? I guess part of it is you need the ink. But e-ink displays exist. I think it could work. If you had a graphing calculator with an e-ink display that you could put magic ink in. There's even that one mathematical graph that's called, like, named, like, witch something. I learned about it in Persona 3. Yeah, exactly. They've got all kind of gadgets in Universe already. What is that graph called? The Witch of Agnesi. Yeah. That's magic. It's already called Witch, even. Okay. So these guys are gonna go in here. Like this way. That looks good. Yeah, I heard that it was a mistranslation. They taught me that in Persona as well. That it's just a mistranslation, but it still sounds cool. Would look cool. Yeah, it is a cool one. Yeah, that'll look good if those are silver. Aversiera, versed since curve. Aversiera. Oh, interesting. They didn't teach me that in Persona. They just said it was a mistranslation. Thank you. Thank you for the knowledge. It feeds me. the mitochondria thing. Maybe shadows are the powerhouse of mementos. Oh, you got the answer right. Maybe he won't stab us after all. One of the things I've been enjoying a lot in Dawn Trail is that nobody really knows who the Warrior of Light is because you're on like a different continent, but you still have that aura. And so sometimes people are like, oh no, that guy's really scary. And you're like, hee hee. It really does feel like you're on a vacation, because Endwalker got like really insane with the stakes. And now you just get to mostly chill, and then every once in a while you like lock in and everyone freaks out. Panel these bits. Okay. Yeah, it feels like you're going to unwind and you're just doing like, oh, I'm gonna do a little adventure that's not, you know, gonna probably decide the fate of the world, maybe. Maybe it will a little bit, but not too much. There we go. Look at that. Look how cool that looks with the silver in there. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. With the little bits of silver in there. Ooh, nice details. So how do these go on? These are just like on here like this, I believe. Like that. Ooh, this backpack's actually really cool, honestly. The secret to being the Warrior of Light is mewing. Yeah, that's why they just nod and look cool. A little bit of shiny to appeal to the magpie, yeah. Magpies are so cool. We don't really have them here, but when I was living in the interior, there were magpies. They're cute. They're like different crows. Okay, now we have to do the other one of these. things. Where are those again? Here they are. Man, there was a game I saw recently where I was like, oh, that would be really fun to play on stream, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I was gonna check how long it is. It's that 1,000 times resist game. It looks cool. The developer of Signalis was saying it was really good, and so I was like, oh. The presentation of it kind of reminds me of Somnium Files, too. Man, I'm so sad I still couldn't get Still Wakes the Deep to run good. I got it. I was able to get it to run, but it had like a bunch of weird like flickering going on, and I was like, this isn't great. So I think I'll just see if they patch it to be better. It's starting to get hotter again now. I was considering buying like a portable air conditioner, but I feel like I only really need it like a few weeks of the year, so it doesn't seem worth it. It feels like I'll just deal with the heat. Just be sweaty. Yeah, that's the main thing, is like if it's hot at night, it's annoying. Thankfully, I have a window like right next to my bed, so usually it's not that bad if I just have the window open. Yeah, I think the thing about melatonin is like you can build a resistance to it, and then they don't really work that well. Because I know some of my friends that have used it for helping them sleep. I tried melatonin once, and I felt like it worked too well on me, and I was like really groggy and sleepy in the morning, so that wasn't great either. Yeah, it was like I fell asleep, so that was good, but then I felt kind of like bleh in the morning. Although I guess that's better than no sleep at all. Yeah, I've got a decent little fan, so honestly, like that plus the window is usually good to keep things cool. The only problem is, like, especially in the summer, at night, especially on the weekends here, you get, like, the drunk people coming back from the bar along the street near my house, and so if you have your window open, it can be kind of noisy. Gotta go shower. See ya. Have a good shower. Yeah, that's one thing I miss a bit about where I used to live. Like, it's nice being close to lots of stuff now, but it was nice being remote and it would just be like really quiet and peaceful at night. And there's definitely a lot more noise here. But I can easily walk and bike to things, so that's nice too. Wasp invasion, that's no good. I've got screens on my windows, so... Yeah, the random screaming, the random... Oh! The screens do dual duty because they keep the bugs out and they also keep Theses from going out the window at night if I'm not keeping an eye on her. Okay, yeah, that way. And this like that. Boom. Then I'll put those little silver details on again. Wait. Why am I getting Steam message? It's a habit of defenestrating himself. Well, no, because most of my windows go out onto my deck. And so normally it's fine. Like, if I'm awake and I can keep an eye on her, I don't mind if she's out there. But I don't really want her on the deck if I'm not awake, in case she, like, tries to jump up on the railing or something. In case she gets any funny ideas. I want to be able to keep an eye on her. Alright, what do I need here? E21. And where's that dark? I miss where I used to live too. There was a couple big trees by our house that in the summer bats would live in them. And so it was nice, especially when the sun started going down, you'd see the bats flying around. And I like bats. They're cute. And they eat the mosquitoes. Yeah, and you could really faintly hear them, their little squeaks. And you'd see them just kind of darting around up there in the sky. I mean, they'd be out once it was fully dark too, but then it was kind of hard to see them. So it was more when the sun was setting. You'd see them start to come out and fly around. Eat up the bugs. Outside of attics. I love bats. They're so cute. They're so awesome. When I was small, I really liked the Silverwing books too. And those were about bats. What the hell is this song? Oh, it's from Portal. Yeah, what is this BGM? Yeah, it's from Portal. It's the Ghost of Ratman. The Portal creepy theories. What if GLaDOS killed people? Bwom, bwom, bwom. God forbid a woman have hobbies. What if GLaDOS was your mom, but your mom hated you? Ah! Okay, and now this piece. And the yellow bits. That might be too real for a game theory. Yeah, I think that's just what the game is. Mother-daughter media goes dark. Yeah, it does. Hi, Ruby. Did you shower already? Hi. I always intend to shower quick, and then I get in the shower, and then I'm like, ooh, hot water. Oh, yeah, if you're showering frequently, gotta be fast. Wait. Yeah? Hold up. Crap, is this the wrong way? take it apart. There's so many tiny bits in this kit that need to be the right way, but they're like barely different depending on which way they go, but it's still important. And so it's hard to understand what the instructions are telling you to do. Oh, this is going to be annoying to take apart. There we go. Okay, this needs to be... These need to be opposite. Yes. And now, where did I put that down? There we go. And now the little yellow bits. Little yellow bits in here. Oh, the other way. Burp. Come on, get in there. My big clumsy fingers. Okay, and then this will go on to here. Ah! I broke it. There we go. Up there. And now this goes on his back. How does this attach? is a polycap in there. Is it just not squished together enough? There we go. Oh yeah, it's Yume Nikki. I've still never played Yume Nikki. I should play that on stream sometime. I feel like that would be a good stream game. Fuck, I'm gonna need to glue that shit on. It's so flimsy. And now it's Fear and Hunger. Yeah, this is this playlist is video game music to disassociate to. Backpack! This is a really cool backpack, actually. I like it. It's very heavy, though. And also, the connection point is kind of flimsy. I feel like I'll have to glue it to him. It's pretty cool, though. It's got a lot of neat little bits and bobs. It looks like it would go fast. Can you stand up with it? Probably not very well. No. It's heavy. Maybe if we give him his shield, it can counteract the weight a little bit. So let's make that. That's all the parts from this room. Yes. I'm getting hungry. I might finish the gun in his hands off stream. Because I'm getting hungry. But they won't take long enough for another stream, so maybe I just do them off stream. Yeah, it's basically the gun, and then also his hands right now are just like closed fists, but he has other posable hands that I have to make still. So it's basically his shield, which I'm making now, and then his grabby hands and his gun. Oh, and his beam sabers. But those are pretty simple. They're like 2 parts. And he's got a bunch of little marking stickers that I think would actually look good. So maybe I'll put those on at some point. Oh my god, there's like a billion panel lines in the back of this shield. Oh, this is from Mario. I thought this was the Maple Story song for a second. It sounds a lot like Maple Story. I wonder if it's like the same instruments. I never really got big into Maple Story. I played it a little bit, but I never really got super into it. One of my cousins really liked Maple Story, and so I kind of played some of it with them. I think I mostly just know the Maple Story theme really well because I really like that one video of the guy dancing and like singing it. Maple Story, mama, 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 Maple Story. It's so good. I really love it. Okay, shield. Honestly, I probably played Mabinogi more than Maple Story. I liked Mabinogi. The first MMO I got like really into was the original Guild Wars, though. The original Guild Wars was really good. It was nice too because it was it was like you had to buy the game, but then there wasn't a sub fee for it. Which was good because I was poor. Well, I was a kid, so I didn't have money, basically. I had enough money to buy a game once, but not enough to be paying a sub fee every month. Okay, how's this all going together? This up here. And then this here. And this on here. Ooh, that's a nice shield. I like that it's got this little spike at the end. It looks like you could meh, meh, meh. You could stab someone with it. Now that I'm an adult, I don't mind sub fees for games as much because I pay other sub fees for being alive, like rent and electricity and water and things. And so the game sub fees actually seem kind of small in comparison to all that. Alright, and then we need a little back piece for the shield, which is... What is that? Oh, 4-1. Oh, is that something we like made way a while ago and then I was like, I don't need this yet? Yes. Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Is it this? I think it's this. I just don't like sub fees even if I could afford all of them. That's fair. It's like it's a weird feeling of like, oh, you have to continually pay to play this. I mean, I'd rather not have them, but I guess the only game I play with a sub fee is FF14. G and G5. Yeah, I feel like it's a little more justifiable with FF14. Well, especially when patch content's coming out, because there's like quote-unquote free new content that continually releases. It's not really free because you're paying a sub fee, but like, you know, that's why. Yeah, I'd rather pay a sub than have a gacha system. Or like, yeah, buy a battle pass, which is basically paying a sub fee, but then you have to also work to get the rewards from it. The sub fee just seems like the honest way of saying we want your money continually, rather than like, get this battle pass. The fact that Tekken has a battle pass now is so insane. I feel like the agreement with fighting games has always been that, like, yeah, we're gonna charge you a bunch of money for all the new DLC characters, and that kind of sucks, but at least we don't have the other scummy stuff like battle passes, and now they also have battle passes. Okay, how are these going together? So this is over this, and then this is like this. Yeah. Did I miss, like, polycount I was supposed to put in there or something? Oh, never mind. I'm just putting the wrong piece in like a dummy. Oh, it's still really loose, huh? That feels like... Is it supposed to be that loose? Miss any pieces? I guess it is. And then this can go on his arm, I think. Like that. Woo, he's got a shield. That's a nice shield. I really like this shield, actually. It's a good shield design. I feel like some Gundam shields are too big and some of them are too small. This one feels about right to me. And I like that it's got this pointy bit at the bottom, so you can stab people with it. It's a good shield. Good shield, good backpack. And if he leans forward really far with the shield, maybe he can stand. Oh, maybe? He definitely needs, like, a display stand for this guy, I feel like. Oh! Woo! He's balanced! But yeah, I think all that's really left is the gun and the hands, but I'm really hungry. So I think I might make those off stream. And for now, I will say bye-bye, because I want to go eat food and open all my windows because it's getting hot. But yeah, thanks for hanging out for PlaMorning. But yeah, this is the final stream of this guy. We have completed him. Is his waist on right? I feel like it's supposed to click in further. Hold on. Let's take your backpack off for a second. His back, he's so flimsy, though. That's the only thing I don't like about this guy. He feels very flimsy. I think that's my problem with RGs in general. They look really nice, but because they have so many tiny pieces, they're, like, really delicate. Some more glue to this guy. I glued some pieces of his head on because they kept falling off. I feel like I have to, like, glue his backpack on too. But yeah, there is the Aile Strike. Wow, pretty cool. He looks really nice. I just need to make him not fall apart. And I need to get a little stand for him so I can not have to balance him. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see y'all later. Yeah. Next week, I think crosscode, and maybe I want to start that. I want to check out that 1,000 Times Resist game. I think that game looks really cool. So maybe we'll do that. And a new Gunpla. Wow! But for now, I go eat. Have a good time of day. And bye-bye, Keen. Bye.